Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the procession of the graduands and remain standing for the academic procession.
Welcome to the Spring Convocation of Kwantlen Polytechnic University. We start by honoring our name, which was bestowed upon us by the Kwantlen First Nation, and we welcome you to their traditional and unceded territories. I invite Elder-in-Residents Lekayton, Kevin Kelly, and Michael Kelly-Gabriel to provide a blessing to the convocation. Please remain standing.
OCM, my name's Michael Kelly-Gabriel. I come from the Kwantlen First Nation. My mom's hereditary Chief Marilyn Gabriel of the land that you're on. Her traditional name is Stakwasan. My dad's Kevin Kelly. He's from Sawali. He's still a member of his community up in Chilliwack. His traditional name is Salosotan. And we have our elder from Kwantlen. His name is Lekayton. It's his traditional name. And his name is Nachantone. The reason why we say our traditional names at the beginning is because our names are connected to the land. And it carries so much history because it's passed down from father to son or daughter, or mother to daughter. And we never want to lose that. That's who we are as a people. Today is your day, the graduates. Never forget that. In our community, our Siam Stakwasan, our chief, she says education is very important nowadays. All the tireless nights, all the hard work has paid off. Our elders say, the day that you come to this earth, the day that you take your first breath in this life, you're born with a gift, a purpose in this life that you have to share with this world. And with that gift, you can only do so much with that gift as an independent person. But we say if you go together like Lotsamat in our language, that's one mind, one heart, and Yaya still, working together, like how you are together today, here, you can do so much more greater things. We are here, the song that we shared with you on the way in, that's our Kwantlen land song. It comes from the territory. All songs that we sing are prayer songs. They say, our elders say, if there's no higher way of giving thanks, we just sing honor songs for the loved ones, so that our ancestors could come in here and bless you guys. So we're going to share another song for you guys today, but also give thanks to the moms and dads, the siblings, for being there for their family here. There's a lot of sacrifices that come with that. So I'll raise my hands high to the family over here, all around here, that gave sacrifices so that they can get their education here today, because that's the day that they dream of. And don't forget the people along the way that helped you here today. Don't forget to give them thanks, because it's also the people around us that help us shape us to the person we are today. So Haichka Siam, all my relations, we're going to share an honor song for the graduates. I want to thank the Sedines for coming here today and their family here, but also the family here, all around here, for coming out today to share a beautiful moment that will last a lifetime. Haichka Siam, all my relations.
Oh, Siam.
Oh,
Please stay standing for the singing of O Canada, led by Lauren Berg, a student in KPU's music program.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all our sons' command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Lauren. Please be seated. I declare Kwantlen Polytechnic University's convocation in session to honor our 2017 graduates. My name is Alan Davis, and I have the honor of serving as KPU's President and Vice Chancellor. Convocation means to call together by summons, and in universities, convocations are called for the conferring of degrees, for the recognition of outstanding achievement. And so it is today that we call colleagues and friends together to honor KPU's graduates and our honorary and distinguished awardees of 2017. I would like to introduce the members of the platform party. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. KPU's Chancellor, Dr. George Melville. Representing the KPU Board of Governors, Sandra Case and Sarbjeet Sarai. From KPU's Foundation Board, Ken Hahn. And from the KPU Alumni Association Board, Amanda Smith-Weston. We have two honorary KPU graduates from previous years, Dr. Bikar Lally and Dr. Christine Brody, with us today. The Vice Chair of the University Senate, Dr. Jennifer Au, and all the members of our faculty who are with us here today. I'd also like to introduce our Vice Provost for Students, Dr. Jane Fee, the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Dr. Diane Purvey, the Associate Deans of the Faculty of Arts, Dr. Wade Deisman and Dr. Faith Orton-Cuff, and other members of the university administration who are with us here today. We also have, of course, our honorary degree recipients, Daniel Sedin and Henrik Sedin. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in acknowledging the platform party. Joining us in the audience are many friends and family members and colleagues of Daniel and Hendrik, and members of the Canucks organization. And we have with us also Professor Emerita Nomi Gal-Orr, who will be meeting later on. Nomi. Chancellor, would you please bring greetings to the convocation?
President Davis, board members, Senate members, graduates, honored guests, family members, faculty, staff, and alumni. Welcome to Kwantlen Polytechnic University's Spring Convocation Ceremony. Today we celebrate the successes of our graduates. I'd like to extend a big congratulations to each and every one of you. You should be very proud of the work you've done and the decisions you've made that have gotten you here today. I would like to talk about two things this morning: pride and passion. I'm lucky. I love what I do, and I've always striven to pursue what I'm passionate about. When my peers in grade school talked about becoming doctors, astronauts, firemen, I dreamed of becoming a chartered accountant. Who would have ever thought that my dream would put me on this stage as your chancellor today? I didn't know then where following that passion would lead me, but I do know this. People who are successful find success through passion. Everyone starts at the same level, and it's passion that sets you apart. So of the two things I'd like to leave with you today, one is to encourage you to find something you want to do, and the other is, when you find it, do it with passion. Today you join a community of over 50,000 alumni, many of whom have found great success doing just that. These include a leading neuropsychologist helping children in the US, the head of Kosovo's Department for Euro-Atlantic Integration, and the recent graduate building a multi-million-dollar business in KPU's backyard. Just a few months ago, 3 KPU alumni were named winners in BC Business Magazine's Top 30 Under 30 for 2017. These KPU alumni are a part of a group of young innovators who are building a stronger BC and a better world. Our grads are philanthropists, critical thinkers, entrepreneurs, and global citizens. This university's alumni are representing KPU locally, nationally, and globally in an incredibly impactful way. Today you join that community, one I'm proud to be part of as a KPU alumnus. And as each of you pursue your own passions and embark on your own paths to success, I hope you join me in sharing that pride. With each of our own individual successes, we help make KPU's reputation a little bit bigger, better, and bolder. So graduates, be passionate and take pride in what you do and where you've come from. On behalf of your university, I wish you continued success. And once again, congratulations. Thank you.
Curtis Spring will address the convocation on behalf of the graduates. Curtis is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree, with a major in history. Curtis.
As we graduates gather here this morning in the presence of the faculty who have mentored and guided us, and the family and friends who have supported us through our studies, we find ourselves in a moment of transition. I believe I speak for all of today's graduates when I extend sincere thanks to all the friends, family, and faculty members gathered here for supporting us as we have pursued our studies. For us, this morning is an opportunity to celebrate our hard-won success, as well as to reflect on the ways in which the lessons learned and habits formed through the course of our time at KPU can illuminate a path forward in an opaque future defined by an increasingly rapid pace of change. Most of us graduating today are still relatively young, and yet the world has changed profoundly during our lifetimes. We carry in our pockets smartphones whose capabilities were, mere decades ago, relegated to the realm of science fiction. Born into a world where the internet was still in its infancy, we are now emerging, degree in hand, into a world where that great global network has permeated and altered all aspects of daily life. As tech and car companies alike test vehicles that can drive themselves, as automation supplants even skilled manual labor, and as computer algorithms increasingly succeed at reading, translating, and interpreting information, the old ways are poised to fall like dominoes, though likely without the meticulous orderliness that one might hope for from dominoes. From education to law enforcement, from journalism to healthcare, from business to government, the form and function of work is changing, and the pace of that change will only increase over time. What is emerging is a dynamic order in which the only certainty is a lack of certainty. As we embark upon new careers or pursue advanced studies, there are few things more certain than that the many paths ahead of us will be far different than those walked by our predecessors. Ahead of us lie all of the promise and peril which typically come with times of great change. All that remains is the question of how we meet them. Our task, then, is not just to respond to the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow, but to forecast and master them. Not just to persevere, but to thrive. To this end, the most useful tools at our disposal will be familiar to us all from our time here at KPU. To be flexible and adaptive, to work tirelessly and diligently, to think critically, and to recognize solutions where others see only the impossible. More than the degree or certificate we receive today, it is these practices which will allow us to succeed in a brave new world. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Curtis. Each year, KPU awards honorary doctoral degrees for outstanding and sustained achievement in our community by people within and outside the university who reflect our values and who represent the very best in citizenship through leadership, academic endeavor, creativity, public service, advocacy, entrepreneurship, a legacy of respect and understanding towards others, and for humanitarian contributions. The degrees are awarded honoris causa for the sake of honor. I have the privilege of introducing to you today Daniel Sedin and Henrik Sedin, who have been selected and approved by the Senate of KPU to receive the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa in recognition of their community and public service. Originally from Örnsköldsvik, Sweden, Henrik and Daniel Sedin were drafted by the Canucks in 1999. Today, Henrik leads the Canucks all-time in a number of statistical categories, including games played, assists, and points. Daniel leads the club in franchise goals, power play goals, overtime goals, and game-winning goals. And while their skills and leadership on the ice have gained the Sedins' notoriety, what isn't as well known is their humanitarianism. Over the years, their support has benefited more than 50 charities, most notably the Canucks for Kids Fund, the Canucks Family Education Centre, Canuck Place Children's Hospice, the YWCA, and BC Children's Hospital. The Sedins and their wives created the Sedin Family Foundation that celebrates people, recognizes achievement, and addresses the needs of families and children. The foundation works with schools, community groups, and social service agencies to identify needs and find ways to make a difference for children and families. The Sedin Family Foundation has supported Clubhouse 36. Launched in 2015, Clubhouse 36 is operated by Surrey Schools and the YMCA of Greater Vancouver, providing programming for at-risk and vulnerable Surrey students. Its objectives are to allow students to try a wider variety of new activities, develop new passions and interests, and to consider new goals for their futures. Students gain life skills, confidence, leadership abilities, and academic learning, enhancing the possibility for them to pursue post-secondary education, something many would not have considered possible. The Sedins' approach to their work and their lives has been the subject of serious academic study. Dr. Carolyn Crippen of the Faculty of Education at the University of Victoria studies leadership, especially servant leadership. She's watching the live feed of this convocation as we sit here, and she wrote the following in the Sport and Servant Leadership Journal, Volume 5, Number 2. Always quote your sources. After relocating permanently to the province of BC, I decided to become acquainted with the local NHL team, the Vancouver Canucks. I started by watching their televised games, though I did not know any names or players. Something happened over the first couple of games that I watched. I noticed that there were two players with red hair and red beards that seemed different in their approach to the game and the dynamics between them, the other players and officials. Their leadership seemed different than usually witnessed in professional sport. Namely, they seemed to exemplify a particular philosophy of leadership known as servant leadership. Greenleaf has defined servant leaders as one who's consciously nurture the mature growth of self, other people, institutions, and communities, the objective of which is to stimulate thought and action for building a better, more caring society. And there are 7 pillars of servant leadership. These are people of character. They put people first. They're skilled communicators, compassionate collaborators. They show foresight and take courageous, decisive action. They are systems thinkers who consider the greater good, and they have moral authority worthy of respect, inspiring trust and confidence. And in her interviews with Henrik and Daniel, Dr. Crippen determined that there were 5 reasons behind this: family values, their work ethic, their community building, their devotion to community building, their caring and respectful characters, and their own focus on their own growth and learning. Chancellor Melville, I present to you Daniel Sedin, Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, and Henrik Sedin, Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. We got the wrong one. That's okay. Step over. Please, don't take those. Podium is yours. Thanks, Meg.
This is way more quiet than playing a hockey game, that's for sure. Dr. Davis, members of the faculty and staff, alumni, parents, distinguished guests, and graduates of the class 2017. Henrik and I are honored to be here and to share in this important moment with you. We played some big games in front of big crowds before, and yet speaking to you today somehow feels way more nerve-wracking. Education is important in our family. Our father was a teacher, and he emphasized the value of education to us from a young age. So needless to say, it's not only an honor and a great privilege for us to be recognized today with honorary degrees, but it also made our parents quite happy as well. We were pretty decent students, but we never thought one day we'd get doctorate of law degrees. In fact, we never graduated from college or university, so we're not quite sure how we're qualified to speak to you today. But we'll do our best. We'll also do our best to ensure our teammates, especially the rookies, refer to us as Dr. Daniel and Dr. Henrik from today on. We grew up in a small town in northern Sweden called Örnsköldsvik, roughly the population of Port Moody. It's located next to the ocean, it's beautiful year-round, and people there are passionate about hockey. Sound familiar, right? What I remember most and what made it such a special place growing up was that people cared about the welfare of others and were there to help one another. Looking back, I realize how those values shaped our lives, and it makes me proud to be from a community where those things matter. Luckily for us, we were drafted by a team and welcomed to a much larger city and province that shares the same values of respect, responsibility, and compassion. We moved here when we were 19 years old, 7,000 kilometers away from our home in Sweden. And what we have found here is not only our home on the ice with a great organization and teammates, but also a place our families now call home. Playing hockey here has been a privilege, and being able to give back to the community has been a great honor. We have witnessed in our careers tremendous growth in the way hockey players and organizations contribute to their communities. Some of the initiatives the league has introduced while we have been players include Hockey Talks, an important mental health initiative that has made a tremendous difference for families who have someone dealing with a mental health challenge. In addition, the You Can Play project has done so much to make hockey and all sports inclusive to the LGBTQ community. I'm proud to be part of a team and a league that supports these important causes, among many others. The Canucks for Kids Fund is at the heart of our team's commitment to the community of British Columbia. The fund supports important causes like BC Children's Hospital, where Henrik and I have learned that a few hours of our time spent visiting families and supporting them is appreciated by them and something we are happy to do. Our families are especially pleased to support the Canucks Family Education Center. Our own experience arriving from Sweden to a new community was challenging for sure. The Family Education Center helps families new to Canada, like we were, learn English, connect with community resources, and establish themselves here. The Canucks have been doing this for 14 years, and it feels more important today than ever. Wherever you go from here and whatever you do, I hope that you will be as lucky as we have been to be associated with organizations that become part of your life and help you to make a difference in your community. Thank you.
First of all, I gotta say, I really liked the former speaker when he said that all the graduates are relatively young, because we have to answer questions pretty much every day about how old we are, so thank you. And I have to check the final transcript, but I'm pretty sure that my GPA was, for this degree is higher than yours, Daniel. While we both enjoyed our careers and had a tremendous amount of support, the journey hasn't always been easy. When we first came into the NHL in 2001, expectations were pretty high for us. It was tough to manage, and honestly, it often felt overwhelming, kind of like speaking to you today. From as early as our first Canucks training camp, we realized that the challenges would be different in the NHL than we had faced before, and we had a lot of work ahead of us. Success did not come right away when we arrived from Sweden, and at times coming to the rink every day wasn't much fun. We didn't feel that we were meeting the expectations of our coaches, teammates, and ourselves. Daniel and I honestly talked about playing until our contract was over and returning home to familiar and comfortable surroundings. It would have been very easy to give up. What helped us turn the corner was the support and encouragement of the veteran members of our team. Those guys reached out to us and pulled us up. They gave us the encouragement and confidence that we needed to begin to succeed. Being the recipients of that kind of leadership early in our careers really inspired us. And building on that support and developing a mindset of working hard year-round and constantly wanting to improve gave us the ability to perform at a level we knew we were capable of, and allowed us to play the game with confidence and on our terms. Then the results began to come and helped us reach our goal, not just to play in the NHL, but to be leaders. What we learned about leadership on the ice taught us how meaningful it is when you help others. We try and set the same kind of example now that was set for us. And that's why it's important for us to help our young teammates as they navigate the early days of their own careers and do as much as we can for our community. Our Family Foundation is committed to helping children and families across BC in the areas of health, education, and family wellness. We have enjoyed supporting projects that fulfill the needs of communities and hope that our contribution will help create the same kind of experience for families that we had growing up. It's important to us to do our best to lead both on and off the ice. What we learned so early in our career is what I hope you might remember for our time with you here today. The simplest things you do for others can have a meaningful impact on their lives. Take a moment and think of all the people in this room who have helped you arrive here today. Your family, teachers, and friends. Honor them by being the kind of person who now turns around and helps someone else. It will make their life better, and it will make your life better. As new graduates, future business and civic leaders, you will find that helping others and contributing to your community becomes a rewarding and enriching part of your lives. That has definitely been the case for me, Daniel, and our families. Congrats again to all the graduates. Thank you for this incredible honor and for sharing your day with us. Thank you.
You have to understand, I had a few words with the students before we came in, and they'll only stand up and sit down when I tell them. So we're going to do it again. We are now going to certify the graduates. Would all the graduates please rise? You see? Chancellor Melville, it is with great pleasure that I hereby certify that the graduates here present and those in absentia have met the requirements for the credentials to be presented this day as prescribed by the Senate of Kwantlen Polytechnic University, and I ask that you confer upon them their credentials.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the statutes of the province of British Columbia, and upon the recommendation of the Senate and the Registrar of Kwantlen Polytechnic University, I confer upon you the credential to which you are entitled, and invest with you all the rights and privileges, powers, and responsibilities pertaining to the credential. In keeping with the tradition of university convocations, please move your tassels from the right to the left side. Congratulations to you all. You may be seated.
We will now present each of our graduates to the convocation. Dr. Farhad Dastur will present the graduates, assisted by the University Registrar Zena Mitchell. Offering congratulations to each graduate as they cross the stage will be myself with the presentation of a commemorative medal, Chancellor Melville, the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Dr. Diane Purvey, and each graduate will be presented with an invitation from Amanda Smith-Weston and Nancy Armitage on behalf of the KPU Alumni Association. Graduates, please return to your seats as directed by the marshals after crossing the stage. We will try to keep this orderly, and please stay until everyone has crossed the stage. But vocal encouragement of your favorite graduates is very welcome. This is, after all, a celebration. Dr. Dastur, when you're ready.
We will now recognize the graduates of the Faculty of Arts. Bachelor of Arts, major in Applied Geography, Derek John Bender. Bachelor of Arts, major in Asian Studies with distinction, Navjit Sidhu. Bachelor of Arts, major in Creative Writing, Selena Adriana Coombs. Charles Michael Goodwin. Chantal Shirley Maria Houle. Veronica Catherine Lepick. Jessica Constance Stella Mackay. Nina Mosalali. With distinction. With distinction, Julia Maria Palahicki. Emma Tilley. Bachelor of Arts, major in Criminology, honors, Tanisha Penag. With distinction, Guy Alexander Poulin. Danielle Smith. Fatima Zaidi. Bachelor of Arts, major in Criminology, Cooperative Education option, Jessica Mack. Bachelor of Arts, major in Criminology, Paul David Arlano Bassanang. Jasleen Kaur Batra. Manish Birdie. Nimroth Brar. Navjot Singh Bring. Jessica Margaret Cayley. With distinction, Paula Fern Chanyanko. Devin Chima. Gina Chera. Kiranpreet Kaur Doyle. Drew Saraya Dhaliwal. Tanbir Singh Dami. Amandeep Singh Desi. Jaspreet Dillon. Matthew Edward DeWitt Fitzharris. Gursimran Gill. Jaitesh Singh Gill. Eldred Mendoza Gomez. Simrit Kaur Gurm. Virginia Sue. Amritpal Singh Jammu. Justin Jaiho Yang. Monica Kaur Jawanda. Gurneer Singh Johal. Faria Faiza Khan. Marco Kung. Carlo Brandon Lacusta. Karen Kawing Law. Leo Lee. Manjot Singh Lit. Kitty Lee. Erica Ma. Jasjot Singh Mangat. Roop Kaur Mangat. Caitlin Miller. Gurpreet Singh Pabla. Parishma Pooja Patel. With distinction, Oleg Petrov. Rajdeep Singh Rakra. With distinction, Nicole Colleen Renier. Katie Elizabeth Rogers. Neil Ian Ruplock. Amritpal Singh Sandhu. Jasmine Sandhu. Parminder Singh Sandhu. Aman Singh Sangha. Isha Kaur Sangha. Jerome Gil Santos. Avandeep Sidhu. Jeevan Singh Sran. Karanjit Kaur Tatla. With distinction, Andrew Reuben Thomas. Sharon Diana Tikka. Ryan Ranveer Singh Uppal. Ranjot Singh Virk. Patrick Warzak. Scott Allen Winteringham. Justin Wong. Jeffrey Xiao. Carly Marla Cameo Zinn. Bachelor of Arts, major in English, Jacqueline Andre. Jennifer Melissa Patch. Simran Kaur Samra. Jennifer Ashley Weens. Bachelor of Arts, major in History, Tamara Catherine Brenny. Shaylin Bryant. Janelle Catherine Campbell. Sephora Lizeth Coca. Manpreet Kaur Gill. Sukhdeep Judge. Rebecca Mark. Emily Marie Moore. Jeffrey William Morgan. Gurneet Kaur Panu. Henry Chun Kit Shum. Curtis Peter Spring. Megan Alicia Stasiuk. Bachelor of Arts, major in philosophy with honors, Kyle Prince. Bachelor of Arts, major in philosophy, Zach Adler Collins. Sarah Nicole van Wermeskerken. Apostolos Paul Zimeras. Bachelor of Arts, major in Policy Studies, Scott Andrew Thomas Mossup. Bachelor of Arts, major in Political Science, Tasneem Aziz Jamal. Alex Cameron McGowan. Bachelor of Arts, major in Sociology, Camilla Carolyn Daoud. Romana Zabel Toledo Flores. Aisha Sultana Khan. Anam Mohammed. Sony Kaur Saul. Bachelor of Arts in Community Criminal Justice with honors, Colton Dane Lazarowicz. Bachelor of Fine Arts, Visual Arts, Dura Fayez Al Saif. Leah Barter. Amy Duval. Keith Benjamin Harris. Nicole Michelle Quitt. Haley Shalette Logan. Angel Mengying Wu. Bachelor of Journalism with honors, Lene Tai Sun. With distinction, Rebecca Berry. Bachelor of Journalism. Jennifer Ashley Cameron. Kayana Marie Claybrook. Angel Guan. Kier Christer Rosas Junos. Sarah Rasul Khan. Priscilla Leung. Crystal Rose Squore. Associate of Arts degree in Criminology, Sarah Lynn Brownlee. Jordan Nicholas Burrig. Aaron Joel Ferrer. Mark Eugene Garcia. RJ Abrero Hakilis. Diploma in Criminology, Parm Singh Dhaliwal. Faya Mohammed El Hayak. Rachel Ann Groth. Gurpreet Singh Kunar. Diploma in Fine Arts, Keiko Sikia. Xinyue Zhang. Chancellor Melville, I present to you the graduates of the Faculty of Arts. Chancellor Melville, this concludes the presentation of our graduates.
Good. Graduates, it's your turn. See if everybody's back, yes. I now give you this opportunity to acknowledge your family and friends who supported you during your studies. I'd like you to stand up, turn around, and make some noise. Thank you very much. Dr. Fee will present the Student Award.
The Dean's Medal is awarded to the KPU student normally achieving the highest GPA in a faculty. The Dean's Medal recipient has demonstrated academic excellence and has contributed in some way to community service, support of other students in the learning environment, or has made significant contributions to their field of study. The Dean's Medal for the Faculty of Arts is awarded to Guy Poulin. During his time at KPU, Guy Poulin consistently distinguished himself as a dedicated and thoughtful scholar. His commitment to academic excellence was exemplified in his recently defended criminology honors thesis, Law in Uncertain Times, exploring the post-C51 context in Canada. Guy is known to his peers as a supportive and engaged colleague, and to his instructors as an extraordinary student. Congratulations, Guy.
The designation of Professor Emeritus or Emerita is an honorary appointment awarded to a retired faculty member for distinguished service and contributions to KPU for a minimum of 10 years before retirement, often more, and establishes a relationship that is both symbolic and active. I have the privilege of introducing to you today Dr. Nomi Gal-Orr, who has been selected and approved by her peers and the Senate of KPU to receive the designation Professor Emerita. Nomi, would you join me? I'll embarrass you. From 1991 until January 2017, Dr. Nomi Gal-Orr was a KPU faculty member in the Department of Political Science. From 2000-2002, she was the chair for the study group on transborder politics, business, society, and law. And from 2002 to 2013, Dr. Gal-Orr was the director for the Institute for Transborder Studies. Dr. Gal-Orr has been an exemplary builder at KPU. She developed its first research institute, spearheaded the development of its first full BA degree in political science, and was indispensable in nurturing political science from a fledgling program to an integral part of the Faculty of Arts. Every student who has taken a degree in political science has benefited either indirectly or more often directly from her endeavors. Dr. Gal-Orr's scholarship is one of the most productive in the history of our university, building a truly impressive body of work on international law, terrorism, and global justice. She has published 3 well-reviewed books on terrorism and co-edited 3 important collections on questions of international justice, security, and conflict resolution, along with a special issue of Peace Review. Her output as an author of book chapters, articles, and research reports is remarkable. Since 2008, she has published in many journals such as the International Criminal Law Review, the Journal of Parliamentary Political Law, and many others. She has contributed several reports for the Non-State Actor Committee of the International Law Association. Her prolific output extends back to 1988, a record of dedicated scholarship spanning almost 30 years. Dr. Gal-Orr has a BA from Tel Aviv University, a law degree from UBC, and a PhD for the Institute of Graduate International Development Studies in Geneva. The KPU community is grateful for all the contributions Dr. Gal-Orr provided to both the institution and its students, and is pleased that our scholarly relationship shall continue in areas that were never more important. Chancellor Melville, I present to you Dr. Nomi Gal-Orr, Professor Emerita. I'll invite Shaina Boparai from the Kwantlen Polytechnic University Alumni Association to provide a welcome to its newest members. Shaina.
Good morning. I address you today as an employee of KPU and a proud KPU alumna, and extend my sincerest congratulations to you, our graduates, and to your families on behalf of your alumni community. Just when you thought your journey at KPU had come to an end, I'm here to tell you that it's just the beginning as new alumni. You have received a fantastic education from this university, and we look forward to hearing about your future achievements. Your individual accomplishments are what give this university its character. Your success tells us how well we are doing as a university, and we want you to succeed. The word alumni is derived from the Latin word alere, which means to nourish or foster. As you transition from student to alumni, I hope you look back at KPU as a place where your mind was nourished by the education you received, and as a place that gave you the foundation for your future career path. Your alumni community is vast, with over 50,000 graduates, and is your lifelong connection to KPU. We strive to provide you with relevant resources to help build and maintain your success. This includes rewards and benefits for being alumni. Our alumni are all over the world doing some amazing things, and we invite you to this esteemed community where you can inspire and be inspired by your fellow graduates. Just as we are all Canucks, we're all KPU. So carry the KPU banner proudly as you embark on the next part of your journey. We wish you all the success upon graduation and look forward to staying in touch with you. Thank you and congratulations.
I'd like to close with a few words specifically about this university and its importance to our community within the context of the crucial role that universities of all shapes and sizes play in our society. KPU is a polytechnic for our times, a polytechnic university, open and accessible and relevant to both local needs and the global issues of our society. A university that is driven by teaching and learning, engaged with our communities, and enriched by our scholarship. It's a place where thought meets action. Our mission is to create opportunities for all learners to achieve success and to prepare them for rewarding work, for engaged citizenship, and for a lifetime of continued learning. And certainly all the evidence we have from employers and our alumni is that we achieve these goals in so many different ways. Beyond that, KPU is part of a global community of thousands of universities, almost all of which are founded upon and are dedicated to the great ideals of civilization: liberty, truth, sustainability, diversity, beauty, and justice. And they respect and preserve culture and language and ideas, and inspire their learners and others to do the same and to become active agents in creating a better world, whatever their field of study. In order to do this, universities have for centuries cherished their autonomy and the academic freedom of their faculty and learners, and their right and responsibility to always question the status quo and to explore new knowledge while tackling complex issues, and to do so respectfully, ethically, and thoughtfully. At KPU, though still very young as a university, we continue this tradition, and not just by dressing up twice a year like extras in a Harry Potter movie. There are serious reasons for the pomp and ceremony here at Convocation. In addition to being, we hope, an appropriate celebration of your success, it reminds us of all the hard-won freedoms that universities continue to protect and to foster on behalf of society. All of us here have had the honor and privilege of helping each of you along the way in reaching your educational goals. Thank you for choosing us. Friends and family, thank you for all you have done in supporting our graduates and for being here today. Henrik and Daniel Sedin, welcome to the KPU family. There is those of us of a certain age who will remember the Canucks' first trip to the Stanley Cup. And one of the first of the flying Swedes, Thomas Gradin, was there thrilling us with his skill and talent. And Thomas, I believe, is here in the audience with us. Would you stand up, Thomas? For the old guys in the audience. Thomas now works for the Canucks organization, and the Canucks themselves are very much part of this servant leadership that I spoke of before. And I'm going to quote Carolyn Crippen, Dr. Crippen from UVic again, in a 2017 article. In the context of a highly competitive major hockey league, the culture of the Vancouver Canucks emphasizes consistent commitment to service within and outside the formal organization. This identified culture provides examples of valuable approaches for leadership in educational and sport environments. So congratulations and a shout out to the Canucks organization, especially for helping us get today together. I'd also like to thank Dr. Lally and Dr. Brody, our former honorary grads, for being here today. So go forth, and if you haven't got one already, take the advice my father gave to me when I graduated. Those three little words that mean so much: get a job. This concludes our convocation. I'd like to thank all of those who've been involved in the planning and execution of today's ceremony. I invite you all to join us at the reception across the way in Surrey, Maine for hugs and photos. Chancellor Melville, please dismiss the convocation, and please rise and remain standing until the platform party and the graduates have exited convocation. Thank you.
In honor of our deep respect for the Kwantlen First Nation, I offer this blessing in harmony with and with deep respect for the many faiths and philosophic traditions represented here today. As you continue on life's journey, may you walk tirelessly. May the Creator walk with you. May His peace be in your minds. May her love be in your hearts. All my relations. I declare this convocation dismissed. Thank you.